Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door, and I just have a couple of journals to share with you. These will be going into my Etsy store. Let me get some measurements. This one is 8 3/4 by 5 3/4, and I believe, yeah, it has a 2 1/4 inch spine, and I think this one's the same, but let me just double check. Nope, it's a little bit bigger. So this one is 8 inches by 6 1/8, and then it has a 2 1/2 inch spine. So I'll be putting these up on my Etsy store. Hopefully nope, it won't be this evening. It'll be tomorrow. I'll put them up tomorrow because I've got to go to work this evening. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through. I can't talk today, y'all. Y'all just have to bear with me. And these are like the floral journals that I did on my last video. And they're kind of plain. Not kind of plain, but I left them simple because I've had a lot of people tell me that it's easier to journal in them. There's 5 signatures in this one, and there's 92 pages, which gives you 184 pages front and back. So we'll go ahead and flip through this one. On the front pocket we have, or on the front cover, we have a little pocket here. And then some one of my little scrappy tags, and I love the apples on this one. This is actually from a piece from a children's book. And then an index card. I'm going to flip through pretty quick. Dictionary paper, doily. I put washi throughout. Lots of lined paper. These are pages from an old book about annual flowers. And there's just a belly band with a tag. Glassine bag. Coffee dyed paper. Coffee dyed book page. And this is just a little flip with some washi tape on there. And then a couple of small pieces of lined paper just because I like the dimensions, or I like the way it looks when it's offset like that. There's a tuck and another tuck. I guess I could find something to tuck up in there to show you. This is the center of the first signature. And there's a couple more pieces of that lined paper. The end of the glassine bag. That annual book. This is a floating pocket, and it just slides out. It's got a little tag in it just to show you can put something in there, but this pocket can be placed anywhere in the book that you want it to go. And these are real good thick design papers, so you can paint on them. You can use probably watercolors, I would think. You can doodle, you can journal, you can put pictures, pretty much anything you want. This is a book from a page from a children's book, and on the back side I just kind of put another one of those little flips, and it's coffee stained. Paper bag with some washi tape. There's a belly band with a couple of tucks in there. Excuse me. More lined paper. Coffee stained coffee filter. Coffee dyed paper. Dictionary paper. Some plain lined paper because I like, this is not coffee dyed, so I like the difference that it gives in the book. This is another one of those tucks. And there is an envelope made out of book page, and I just sewed around it. And then there's another one of my scrappy tags, and it has some of the children's book page on it that I just love. I just think that's so cute. Another paper bag, and I left the paper bags empty just because I want people to be able to put their stuff in there. This is just extra room for journaling, and it goes in a pocket that's on the other side of the page from a children's book. Just a couple of cards in there and a guest check. There's another one. I love these. These are so cute with the cupcake liner. I love the way this coffee stain paper come out. And there's just a belly band with a journal card. I love these books. I don't know, I think it's the simplicity of them, but I love how these books turned out. I love this lined craft paper. Music sheet paper, more lined paper. There's a belly band with just another fold out for journaling or pictures. Another tuck. There's some vellum. And I just thought that added another element to the book. There's another tuck on graph paper. And then put some paper ribbons on the front of this pocket, and there's just another one of the scrappy tags. Lined paper. I love the way the coffee staining came out on this paper. It looks really cool. This is a page from a Girl Scout book, but I just love the colors in it, and I thought it went with the floral theme. So I thought that was cute. And I love the way these pages are in here. You know, it's kind of dimensional. And there's just a tag. And then on the back, you have a large pocket that you can tuck things in. And I think I left it open on the top. Yes, so you can use it as a tuck at the top as well. So there's that one. The back is just plain, and I love the mix of this paper with this paper. So kind of leave them plain so that you can decorate them the way you want them decorated. So we'll move on to the next one. This one is, well, I used the Country Road paper pad from Hobby Lobby on this one. It's got 102 pages in it, so it would be 204 pages total for you to journal on front and back with 6 signatures. It's 8x6 with a 2.5 inch spine, and I love the way the front pocket of this one turned out. It's just made out of old book page, and I did some stamping and some decorating, and then put a couple of little tags there and a little tag in there to show that it's a double pocket. And this one's very similar to the other one. That's another page from that Flowering Annuals book. And this is from an old children's book that I actually used when I was in school. It's not the book, but there's the center of that signature. But it's similar. And it reminds me of the Dick and Jane books, but it's not, but it reminds me of those. There's some washi throughout. There's another piece of that Flowering Annual. That's just a tag that I stapled in there to use as a tuck because I like the elements that the staples give. More washi. I don't know. I just love the way these books feel in the hand. Music paper. There's some more of that Girl Scout book paper. I love, love, love this lined journal paper. And there's just a pocket with a few tags. There's the center of that signature. I don't know why I love these books so much, but I do. I just love the way they turned out. There, isn't that cute? I just love the colors in that, and I thought it went super cute with a flower themed journal. I love this paper. Isn't that gorgeous? This is from the Boho Vibes collection from Hobby Lobby, and I am in love with that paper. Coffee stained parchment paper. There's just another tag and another one of my scrap tags. Glassine bag. ledger paper. This is the center of the signature. Isn't that pretty? Love that. That's also from the Boho Vibes collection. So it's a really pretty paper pack. I would have 10 of them and use them all up because I've pretty much used that one completely now. So I'm going to have to go back and get another one. This was just a card that I found at, I think, the Goodwill store, and I coffee stained them. There's some more from that children's educational book. Center of that signature. Each, in the center of each signature, I just put flowers on the ends. I made a pocket. This is actually the back of that card that I got from the Goodwill, and I just made a pocket on the back side because it had writing there, so I made a pocket out of it. I love this. Isn't that beautiful? Love the colors and all of that. And there's another tag from the Boho Vibes collection. This is the envelope that came with that card, and I just tucked a little journal spot in there. Doily. I love the coffee staining on this one. Here's the center of that signature with the flowers. This is it's not the Three Bears story, but it's an exact copy pretty much. This is the other end of that envelope, and so I just attached a piece of paper and put washi down in the center to make sure it was attached well. I love this paper right here too. That's from the Boho Vibes collection too. And I don't know if you can see, but it just looks real old. I coffee stained it and it looks real old. It's just gorgeous paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's another tag from the Boho Vibes collection. And then this is one of the Rita Donnelly flip-ups. And I just decorated the top of it with some cheesecloth and some eyelash trim and a little ticket. This is a page from a Norman Rockwell book. I can't talk today. And you'll be able to better see what's on the other side. But it's a really cool book that I found at the Goodwill store. So you got this is a pocket made out of sewing pattern pages, and it's got a tuck at the top and then a tuck right here. And a bag. That's the center of that signature with the flowers. That's the other end of the bag. Here's the other side of that pocket with the sewing pattern, and it's got the tuck at the bottom and then a tuck at the top. Coffee stained coffee filter. See, this is the artwork from the Norman Rockwell book, and I love that. And this is my fave. Love, love, love this picture, and I'm going to see if I can hold it up so you can see it a little better. Isn't that so cool? I just love that. And then at the end of the book, I put one of those Patricia Viramontes pockets out of book page and tucked a couple of little tags in, and then there's a pocket on the side as well. And that is the end of that book. So you guys give me till tomorrow to get these up and loaded on my Etsy shop, but they will be there. Just look for them. These are very inexpensive books. They're made out of I want to say either a cereal box or a pizza box, because those usually tend to be the two best things to use. They're a good size for making the journals. So, if you guys liked my video, hit the like button. If you're not yet a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Give me some love. I love all of your feedback and comments. Let me know what you think. And thank you for watching. You guys have a great day.